The poem Harvest Hymn by Sarojini Naidu is a song of praise to gods for a good harvest. It has four parts. Men's voices. Men thank Surya, the sun god, for giving sunlight that helps crops grow. They offer songs, garlands, and fruits to praise him with music. Number 2. Men's voices. Men thank Varuna, the god of water, for rain that nourishes crops. They offer thanks and gifts to honor him. Number 3. Women's voices. Women praise Prithvi, the earth goddess, for providing food and wealth. They offer love and gifts to thank her. All voices. Everyone together praises the Supreme God who is the source of life and harvests. They offer their lives and work, asking for blessings and care. The poem celebrates nature's gifts and the gods who make farming successful. Hello and welcome to the channel. This is CBSE Class 8 English, Lesson 11, Harvest Hymn. So the poem Harvest Hymn by Sarojini Naidu is a beautiful song of gratitude and praise for the gods who help farmers grow crops. It is divided into four parts, each sung by different voices, men, women, and everyone together. The poem uses simple and poetic words to thank the gods for their blessings like sunlight, rain, and fertile land, which make farming successful. It also shows respect for nature and the divine powers that support life. Part 1. Men's voices. Surya, the sun god. In the first part, men sing to Surya, the sun god, who is called the Lord of the Lotus and Lord of the Harvest. They thank him for giving sunlight, which helps crops like corn grow strong. The men describe Surya as bright and generous, bringing light to the morning. They offer songs, garlands, and the gold of their fields and fruits as gifts to honor him. They play musical instruments like cymbals and flutes to praise Surya for his kindness and warmth that makes their crops ripen. Part 2. Men's voices for Varuna, the god of water. In the second part, the men sing to Varuna, the god of water, calling him the Lord of the rainbow and Lord of the harvest. They thank him for sending rain and dew, which water their fields and help crops grow. Varuna's mercy is praised for nurturing the grains in their fields. The men offer their thanks and garlands along with the fresh, ripe crops from their valleys. They use cymbals and pipes, a type of flute, to celebrate Varuna's role in making their harvest successful. Part 3. Women's voices. For the Prithvi, or the earth goddess. In the third part, women sing to Prithvi, the earth goddess, calling her the queen of the god flower and queen of the harvest. They see her as a kind and powerful mother who provides food and wealth. The earth is described as having a plentiful bosom and a womb where riches like crops are born. The women offer their love, garlands, and gifts to thank Prithvi for her generosity. They play cymbals and drums to praise her for bringing happiness and abundance to their lives. Part 4, All Voices for the Supreme God. In the final part, everyone, men and women together, sings to the Supreme God, called the Lord of the universe and Father eternal. They refer to this God with the sacred sound Om, which represents the divine power behind all life. This God is described as the source of everything, the seed, the scythe, and the hands, heart, and home of the people. They offer their lives and hard work as tribute and ask for God's help, guidance, and care. They use symbols and prayers to praise this God who gives life and blessings to everyone. Overall message of the poem. The poem is a joyful celebration of nature and the gods who make farming possible. It shows how important sunlight, water, and fertile land are for growing food. The farmers express their deep gratitude through songs, music, and offerings, showing their connection to nature and the divine. The poem also highlights unity as men and women come together to thank the gods for their blessings.